proclaim the gospel in a Muslim context if ordinary pastoral activities are minimal? What is the focus of our day? How do we spend our time? Since our arrival, these questions have urged us to look for alternative ways to reinvent our missionary being. So, we looked around, tried to grasp the needs of the context, and slowly approached the most vulnerable people we slowly got to know. In the Oromo culture, there is a custom of pronouncing blessings, wishing fullness of life, abundant food, wealth, for example, in some official ceremony. These same blessings are also used to thank someone for his kindness, for his goodness, and in this way, God is glorified. Us too, on more than one occasion, have received these blessings, have been blessed for some gesture of closeness and proximity to some people in need, for making ourselves close to some people who were living on the street. We are an unknown small presence in the small town of Robe. However, getting close to people, being open, people are beginning to identify us as Wara Katoliki, which in Oromo means those of the Catholic Church. People seem to appreciate what we are doing and our way of swindling. Perhaps it was from this engagement on the streets of Robe, out of the spotlight, a service of proximity, of caring for the others, for the last ones in particular, that our engagement in the women's section of the Robe prison started. We were called by the regional court that asked us to help with reference to the women and children in Robe prison. For almost 2 years, we simply visited these ladies, among which also some girls and their children. They were visits of simple friendship, 2-3 times a month. We went there, stayed with them, a few chats, a few games with the children. Lately, also thanks to the cooperation and mutual esteem with the prison authorities, we were able to organize a sewing course for about 30 women prisoners. These are girls from 16 to 20 years old for the most part. Our wish would be that, once out of prison, these women would be able to find work more easily, precisely because of this professional training. To capture the meaning of our presence here, we sometimes draw inspiration from the passage of the letter to Romans of St. Paul, chapter 16, in which Paul writes that even the pagans glorify God. Now, while putting aside the negative exception of the word pagans today, it is the experience that we also have. When people see some gestures of charity, of caring for others, they literally start glorifying God. They rejoice, they bless us. They bless God, and we know that there is only one God. So we are not talking about conversions. We are not here primarily for that. We hope that our charity is a sign that points to something beyond and arouses in people the desire to glorify God. A young Catholic from Goba Town community, whom we asked for help with an activity, told us, for sure, no problem. To evangelize, in fact, is precisely namagamachisu. Namagamachisu in Oromo language means to cheer people, to make people happy. We bring a joyful news which should draw necessarily a smile.